Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm gonna be using the Ulanzi Anamorphic lens. Stay tuned. So if you guys are into mobile photography, mobile filmmaking, you might want to smash that like button and that subscribe button. I predominantly do videos like this where I film with cool little gadgets like this. So if you're into that, smash that subscribe button again. Enough with the commercial. Anyways, I had this Ulanzi Anamorphic lens 1.3, and instead of sitting here and doing a review and jibber jabbering like I'm doing right now and showing you a couple of sample footages, whatever, I was on vacation for 2 days, and I predominantly, actually the whole time, I filmed with this lens, my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Sometimes I use the Feiyu Tech G6 Plus gimbal, but majority of the time I was handheld with the this is like basically a little selfie stick and this lens here. I did use FilmMaking Pro. Now if you are into thinking about purchasing one of these, you will need like a FilmMaking Pro or the Moment app to do the de-squeezing of the anamorphic. Otherwise, if you don't, you'll need to do it post in a program like Premiere or Final Cut or something like that. But just before I show you the video, I want to talk a couple about the things about this lens. Pretty much all the pros, I enjoyed it. It is metal, and most people are like, well, why don't you just buy the Moment lens? Well, first of all, the big reason why I didn't buy the Moment lens is because it doesn't work with my phone. The Moment lenses have dedicated cases. They don't make a case for my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, so I don't have that lens. This has a universal type of clip on here, and it actually fits on my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, which was fantastic. I put it in the bottom one here. This screws on, and the only downside about this system here is when you have the lens mounted, it does move a little bit. You got this, once if I have it mounted, you'll get this, you can see here, this rotates. So you have to be careful when you're filming. I got into a rhythm and a pre-check. Every time before I was going to hit the record, I would just make sure this was nice and straight. Otherwise, your image will be kind of warpy. You'll get some weird distortion going. So you just want to make sure that's straight. Other than that, boom, you're ready to go. So no need to pay $150 for the Moment lens. I paid 40 bucks for this. And actually, I paid 36 on Amazon. But I've seen them anywhere from 40 to 50 to 60 bucks. Still a very, very budget lens. And it's like, it's all metal. It's fantastic. It's got some good weight to it. Some very decent flares coming off of this. It's fantastic. But enough of my jibber jabber. I mean, I'm already, if you're thinking about buying this, buy it. That's what I'm gonna say. For the price, you cannot fail. I'm gonna show you this vlog that I filmed predominantly using this for 2 straight days, and you see and make a decision on that. Patrick LeVar, keep filming. Take a look at the video. So it's like 5:30 in the morning, Tuesday morning. I'm all packed up, and my main mission was to film with the Ulanzi Anamorphic lens. I originally wasn't gonna film anything. I was just gonna enjoy my day off, or my 2 days off with my family, and being out of town. Threw the phone in airplane mode, and started recording videos. Right off the back, I'm really happy with the way the lens is. It's pretty sharp in the middle, and of course on the outer edge it's a little bit blurry. But for what I'm doing, it's absolutely fantastic. I was really happy at the look that I was able to achieve with this lens. And you know, and during the day I didn't really have too many opportunities to show off its flares, but that wasn't the whole point of this lesson, I guess, for me. It was just to see what kind of shots I can get with this thing. I used a couple of gimbal shots here and there, but majority of it, I just took it back to the old school, handheld with the camera, or I should say my phone, and this lens. Got lucky on this shot there. I couldn't believe that dragonfly didn't fly away. It was like posing for me. So after about 2 hours of beach time, my daughter did not want to get out of the water, but it was time for her to eat lunch. After lunch, she took a little nap, and I went off and explored myself. Again, just going handheld, see what this lens can do. Again, just taking normal stuff, trying to make it interesting. shooting from multiple angles, multiple shots, different types of focuses. It was getting late, so we were going to start heading back towards the hotel. 6:45. Now our hotel is extremely local, extremely Japanese style, old school. I mean, you can either stay in a resort style or you can stay in something like this, which is a traditional Japanese style hotel, which I quite enjoy. So, dirty and grimy and full of sand. Oh, I hate the sand. I always enjoy my time in the onsen. Back to the room for a spot of tea. Again, tea, daily staple here in Japan. Hot and humid, Japanese summers, and of course some hot tea. Now this next thing here, I'm not too sure what it is, but I have a rule with things in food in Japan. I try everything once, and this one was once and the last time. It's kind of like a mochi with a sweet bean paste in the middle. The flavor was okay, but the texture, not for me. 8:40, we headed off to go watch some fireworks at a local festival. It was cool because I took the Canon out and was actually getting some really cool photos with the Canon. So I didn't do too much filming with the lens here, but I did get a couple of shots. This was my favorite. You can actually see some of the flares popping in there from the anamorphic lens. It was a little bit too loud for my daughter, so she was getting a little scared. I was happy though because I got the grand finale. That was it right here, watch. The end. So we headed back home, or back to the hotel, stopped at the local convenience store, grabbed some snacks for the evening, and it's basically time to start wining and dining and closing the evening down. Typically I like to go back through all the footage that I shot that day and just kind of see what works and what may not work, delete a bunch of shots that I don't need and things like that. Well, anyways, I'm getting tired. It's getting late. This is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, guys. Patrick LeVar. Keep filming.